What is going on, guys? Rob here, and today I'm going to be going over the 5 things you need to be doing in order to be successful with your calisthenics training. So calisthenics can be quite difficult and tedious when it comes to your training. The truth is, it's not like weightlifting where you just show up, add 5 more pounds to whatever movement that you're doing, and everyone pretty much trains relatively the same. You use the same machines, you use the same equipment, the same dumbbells, just different weights. With calisthenics, it's more about variation, about the progress that you make through that variation. So you have to come up and learn creative ways in order to make progress with calisthenics. There is no one training program that is going to fit every single person. So when it comes to your calisthenics training, you need to focus on your own goals, why you're training, and what you're trying to accomplish. These 5 things will help you the most when it comes to your calisthenics training, especially if you're brand new to calisthenics and you're just a beginner. But I found even 2 to 3 years into training calisthenics that I wish I would have known these things then. Now, the number one mistake I see people make with their calisthenics training is they're too sporadic. Days they just do what they feel like when they want to do it, rather than focusing on big goals, building a routine that will help them reach those goals. Now, this is pretty common with calisthenics just because there is so much to know and learn and understand that people get lost. They show up, they don't really have a structured routine, and they just want to do what they feel like for the day. Well, that's perfectly okay if you're just looking to have fun. If you're trying to actually learn calisthenics and master some of these movements, it's going to take you forever to make. So step 1 is to know what your goals are and know what you're trying to accomplish. And then step 2 is building a routine and structure around those goals. So now when it comes to calisthenics training, everybody's training is going to look a little different. Key to your success is going to be picking moves that you can do comfortably within a 6 to 12 rep range. Depending on your goals, you can go higher or lower than those reps, but for building strength and hypertrophy, those are going to be the rep ranges that you're going to want to use. Now, when it comes to structuring your calisthenics routine, I recommend picking one of the splits that I'll put right here. You have a full upper, full lower body split. I recommend this split is best for absolute beginners. Then you also have a push-pull leg split where if you're a little bit more intermediate and you've been training for a little bit, this is going to suit you a little bit better. The truth is, your split isn't going to matter that much, but it is going to help you within the structuring. You make the progress that you need and make sure you're on the right track. The other key with calisthenics is learning all the different variations and movements. So you're going to have to watch videos. If you need to learn from directly, then you're going to have to educate yourself. You guys sign up for my website, you can get a whole list of exercises that you can do with different progressions. One of the most important things when it comes to your calisthenics training is going to be picking 1 tool at a time. If you try to do more than this, you're going to run into the problem of not accomplishing your goals as quickly as you would. Picking 1 to 2 skills at a time, focusing on those progressions, getting better at those progressions, building a routine to help support that, and continuing towards your goals. And last but not least, step number 5 is to stay consistent with your calisthenics training. You're never going to reach your goals and accomplish the things you want if you're not staying consistent and focusing on what you do. One of the biggest challenges with calisthenics is listening to your body. Body ultimately isn't going to be keeping up sometimes with how much you want to be. You really have to be able to tone your training back when appropriate. Listening to yourself and trying new things is a huge part of calisthenics. I think it gets glorified that all these people have these crazy calisthenics transformations and they do this stuff and they make it look so easy. But the truth is, for most people, it takes years of hard work, consistently showing up every day, the discipline to practice the moves every day that you're trying to learn, and keep working through plateaus and different training hiccups that you're going to experience along the way. Nobody is perfect, so it's really important to don't get sidetracked, don't get off track. If you miss a day or you get sick or you get injured a little bit or your body just hurts, take that extra rest time it's only gonna help you. It's not going to hurt you. Everyone has this misconception that if they take time off, they're gonna lose all their gains, and that's just not how it works. As someone who's been sick for a month at a time and battled different injuries that lasted a few months, I can tell you that it was actually during those times where I felt the strongest. Yes, there are challenges. Yes, it doesn't always feel great, but taking that rest time is appropriate. It's needed so that you can keep pushing and work towards your goals. Enjoyed this style of video, please let me know by leaving a comment, subscribing if you're not already, and liking this video. Helps me out so much more than you guys know. I really appreciate it. Beauty of calisthenics is it can be done anywhere, anytime, and it's for everybody. It's not just for elite athletes and flashy, cool calisthenics skills. You guys can start calisthenics today using these 5 tips to help keep you on track. This is Robbie Rob. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you on the next video.